Hey everybody, I'm Bert from The Used here at South by Southwest. You're watching AU Review.
Welcome back to South by.
Thanks.
How's the event treating you this time around?
It's been cool. It's just a quick stop in for us. We start a tour tomorrow with Taking Back Sunday in Dallas. So we're rehearsing for a couple days in Dallas before the tour. And we got a new record coming out April 1st. It actually comes out a day early in Australia for all the Australian fans. As my new home, we wanted to do something special for the Australian fans. But so I'm out here South by just for maybe 6 or 7 hours trying to spread the love and the new message is such a conscious and selfless message. I think it's something that everyone can really bite into.
Well, yeah. So tell us about the record. As you mentioned, it's a conscious message.
We're as selfless as we possibly could be. I think we're constantly bombarded with class system hierarchical bullshit, and we need lots less of that, especially with music. Music is the best escape, the most healthy, freeing escape possible. Maybe surfing's up there, and a lot of these type of releases could be up there with the most positive, healthy ways to deal with reality and to kind of get that release. And we hope that everyone can embrace the love that we share. We believe that all humanity depends on each individual person, and that because you're in a band doesn't make you any different from anyone else. We believe there's two types of people in the world: those who believe there's two types of people in the world, and those who don't. We're of the latter.
Yeah. Now, I mean, you mentioned the whole class warfare and all that, and then now that you live in Sydney, are you aware of all the lockout laws and stuff that are happening there? What are your thoughts on that? It's
a real confusing world everywhere you go, but being an expatriate living in Australia now from the United States, you realize that you got it pretty fucking good in Australia comparatively. So there's a lot. I mean, Australians are really protective of family-owned, independent business, which is so nice and so refreshing. And there's still a lot of things that are. I think basically the idea that when your laws reflect the customs of the land of people that lived 200 years ago, they're no longer relevant. Then we should switch it up if we want to actually call it democracy.
And that goes anywhere in the Western world right now.
Yeah, everywhere.
Well, Eastern as well, everywhere.
Especially Eastern. But yeah,
they're more living 1,000 years in the past. Some of these places.
Exactly.
But that's another story that for a much longer conversation. Australian bands, do you get into? Have you gotten into anything down there?
Yeah, loving Australian bands, and we're working on this music revolution that will be called Gas Union. Gas being an acronym for give a shit, which is what we think is cool nowadays. Giving a shit about the world we live in is pretty cool. So we're trying to start the first ever free music record label, if that's possible. We'd rather have the fans steal the music directly from us and then get like a t-shirt or something like that. So there's a few Australian bands I've been really excited about. There's a band from Sydney called Corpus. They're sick, two-piece heavy rock band. There's a few bands, Hellions, I think they're from Brisbane. A few of the guys from Sydney are a radical band. There's a real cool music scene in Australia right now, and just not a lot of places to play, and just like the problems in every aspect of economic environments of the world, we're facing just a kind of a backwards, upside down system. So hoping to try to steer it towards artists getting paid first.
Damn right.
Yeah.